In Conversation with General VK Singh for the playlist Going Strong. And I'd like to tell the viewers that there is a very interesting book about leadership in the Indian Army that is brought out by General VK Singh. And in this work, he has extensively discussed elaborately the operations involving some of the top Indian officers that we had after independence in the first 20 years, and the operational, combat and professional performance of these officers. If you want, well, I think this is the book. It is brought out by Sage Publications. Now, moving on, I'd like to ask General VK Singh that there are numerous stories about General Cariappa's inadequate knowledge of Hindi. Well, he belonged to Kurg and Hindi was certainly not his mother tongue, and yet while addressing the men in Indian Army at different places, he had to speak and switch on to Hindi so as to they understand. Can you recount an incident of this type?
Okay. You see, in 1948, when he was still the army commander, he visited the troops in forward areas in J&K, and he wanted to tell the troops that now we are free, the country is free.
Independent.
Yes. So what he said is, इस वक्त आप मुफ्त, हम मुफ्त, मुल्क मुफ्त, सब कुछ मुफ्त है.
So for free, he said muft.
So instead, I mean, what he wanted to say, you are free, I am free, the country is free, we are all free. But the word he used
instead
is
of azad.
Instead of azad, he used the word muft because that was
what came to his mind instantaneously.
The synonym was this.
That हम लोग मुफ्त हो गए.
मुफ्त हो गए. The other occasion, he visited a family welfare center in Amritsar at around the same time, and he wanted to tell them, tell all the ladies who were assembled there.
You would like to just explain here for the non-military viewers as to what is a family welfare center?
In the army, in the units, we have a family welfare center, primarily meant for the families of the troops, that is the Jawan's wives.
Folk, yes.
They come and they meet, and the officers' wives also go there, and they sort of exchange views. The officers' wives come to know any problems which they have. They also have, some sort of sometimes classes on stitching and sewing and painting, etc. It's also an educational type of meeting, which they have around once a month or so, they used to have. So in one welfare center he went and he said, माताओं और बहनों, हम चाहता है कि आप दो बच्चा पैदा करो, एक अपने लिए, एक मेरे लिए. Now it sounds strange. What he meant was, please produce
only
two sons, one for the army and one for yourself. Keep one with you and send the other one in the army.
Maybe he meant in that rural background,
yes,
that one would look after the fields, agriculture at home, while the other will serve the army. But the way he put it across, can you just repeat it again? What did he say?
You see, what he said was, माताओं और बहनों, हम चाहते हैं कि आप दो बच्चा पैदा करो, एक अपने लिए, एक मेरे लिए. So this is what he said, but what he meant was what I told you, that you should have two sons, one can be sent to the army and one can stay with you and look after the home.
I'm sure they would have understood what he meant, but all the same it was very amusing.
It was.
So please be with us. We will have more such incidents in Conversation with General VK Singh. Thank you.